Happy February, everyone. This is the month of love. This is the month of pink. Let me know what you think about the new backdrop. But of course, this is also the month of fragrances that we're going to be wearing that embody the mood and the spirit of February, which for me is love and romance. So I have 8 fragrances we're going to be wearing this month, and the majority of these are old releases. I'm talking they've been out for years. So this is not a hyped up fragrance tray, shall we say. We're going to be loving on some oldies but goodies this month. So let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Dee Marie here. Let's get into the lipstick of the day today, everyone. I am wearing something that is one of my favorite pinks in my collection, and this is from MAC, and this is MAC Mare lipstick. You all have seen me talk about this lipstick a million times here on the channel. In fact, wow, I've even cracked my case on it because I wear this so much. I already got a backup on deck. It's okay. As always, beauty details about everything on my face, as well as all the fragrances I discuss in this video, will be in the description box, tagged and or linked, so you do not have to ask questions about them. Next up, we have fragrance of the day, and this is one I wanted to wear that kind of embodies the whole mood of today, the backdrop and all of the spirit. Plus, it's warm outside today. You all, Kayali's Yum Bougie Marshmallow. I told you all this is one I would reach for as it got a little bit warmer outside, as we lean a little bit more towards spring. At the time I'm filming this video, we're having a spring day today in the middle of winter. It's 70 degrees outside, so I said, you know what, let's wear Yum Bougie Marshmallow. I am enjoying this so much more in the warmer weather than I did in cold weather. So my predictions about this fragrance are proving to be correct. But as always, Yum Bougie Marshmallow is the fragrance of the day. I have done its full dedicated review already up on the channel. Definitely watch that if you haven't already. And now let's get into the fragrances we will be wearing in the month of February. The first fragrance we're going to be wearing in February, this one is a modern classic. This one is a favorite. This is one you probably have owned at one point or another as well, but this is one for some people I know it's their signature scent. And this is from the house of Chanel, you all. And this is Chanel Coco Mademoiselle. You all remember last year I told you all I smelled this one. I put it back in my collection for that reason, because this used to be my scent years ago. I want to say 2011, 2012. This was my signature scent. So this is a fragrance I am no stranger to, but it's one that I want to get back in my collection. But the reason I'm putting it on the February tray is because recently, you all, I smelled this on my mother. She has a bottle of it too, because she loves this scent so much. So I got her a bottle, and it smells so good on her. And I was like, what are you wearing? She was like, I'm wearing Coco Mademoiselle, you know, the one you gave me. I was like, oh wait, I have that. So you know what, I'm gonna start wearing it some more too. I've missed this scent because it just smells so good on her. But you all, warm floral fragrance, definitely for me, it's starting to smell like spring is coming. It's a beautiful feminine scent. This has been around for a reason. So you all, there's orange in here, patchouli and Turkish rose are like the main notes, with an ambery base in my opinion, and it's kind of sparkling too, kind of bright. So this is again a more youthful fragrance out of Chanel, but it's still a youthful, but I'm going somewhere, I'm kind of serious about where I'm going. I got a future here. That's how this fragrance makes me feel. This is still good. The orange in here is really pronounced today, and I'm smelling this, I'm filming this. We're definitely wearing this one. And by the way, a certified compliment magnet. So for sure, we're pulling out this oldie but goodie. And this is Chanel's Coco Mademoiselle. Now, we can't have a February fragrance video without a rose scent. And this one is a beautiful rose scent, you all. This is from the house of Givenchy. And this is the Givenchy Irresistible Rose Velvet version. I have emphasized it because there is a whole family of Givenchy's now Irresistible. Which, let me say this, the whole Irresistible line is solid. I have not smelled a single one that I absolutely hated. However, of course, I like some more than others. But this was the one I deemed full bottle worthy, and this is the only one of the collection in my personal collection. Again, this is the rose velvet version, the baby pink bottle. This is so pretty. So you all, we have pink peppercorn in here. There's black currant in here, neroli. There's a whole bunch of rose in here, like every form of rose. There's also iris in here too, patchouli, sandalwood, and then in the base, this is a old school powdery musky floral scent to me. And then that kind of woodiness in here too is what makes it last. That has to be from that patchouli, and I want to say there's some a sandalwood in here too. This is so pretty, but you got to be a rose lover to enjoy this one. This is a rose that goes into the powdery direction and then into the woody direction. That's the journey I get from this fragrance. Highly recommend this scent if you're looking for a feminine rose scent that doesn't smell like your grandmama's rose, because I understand that that's the thing. Even though I don't mind that category, I'm like, what? That's iconic. Anywho, but Irresistible Rose Velvet, you are from Givenchy. This is excellent, excellent. It's a modern take on the rose water fragrance for me. Again, it has that iris in it and the woodier notes. So I love this one, and we will be wearing more of it in February. And speaking of rose, I also put a rose one that is more so on that rose water, truly traditional type of scent pattern. And this is from the house of MFK, you all. And this is MFK's A La Rose. People really don't talk about this one. I've actually done this full dedicated review. It's been up for years now on the channel. Definitely check it out if you want to know more about this scent. Now, this one is one of the lighter wearing fragrances from the house of MFK. But if you are a true rose lover, you will love this. This is so feminine. Like, there is no unisex about this at all. 100% feminine fragrance. This smells like rose and musk to me, but full on. It has Calabrian bergamot in here, there's orange, there's Bulgarian rose, grassy rose in here, there's also some magnolia. Then in the base we have musk and cedar in here too, but most pronounced, you all, is rose and musk is what this is. This is a softer wearing fragrance. This is one, in my opinion, you will need to wear it in more warmer situations rather than cooler situations in order for it to really project. So this is somebody that wants a very delicate but truly feminine fragrance, say more intimate wearing. This is the one for you. But if you really want to smell like a classic feminine but upscale rose, this is the one for you. And for me, that's kind of what I'm feeling like, because again, Valentine's Day is this month. It's just the month of romance. Cupid is just all around us. So let's go in and wear it. MFK's A La Rose. This next one, you know, she's a classic, and I just feel like pulling her back out at this point. A modern classic, in my opinion, because she sparked an entire movement, and we're going to give her that credit. And I'm talking about none other than Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. This beautiful bottle right here. Yes, I have the 100 ml of it, so you know it's real. I love this scent. This is not a like, this is a love. Just because, wow, Tom Ford and 100 ml don't really go together in my collection, but for this one it does. So you all, main notes, we have our black cherry, we have tonka bean and almond in here. This one is in the date night category for sure, because this is again the month of romance. We're gonna keep it going all month, and for me it just smells like date night. It's a sexy cherry, but it's not too strong, not doing too much. Plus, we all know its history of not lasting the longest, but it lasts long enough for a date, okay? And that's all we need. Wonderful, sexy, very decadent type of scent. This is one that gets a ton of compliments. Do not wear Lost Cherry if you do not want people to approach you, because when I tell you, I've had random people walk up to me with this scent so many times. I'm trying to just grab lunch and we smell like food all around us, but for some reason people can smell Lost Cherry. So this is one, again, if you're not trying to turn heads, you're not trying to be bothered, do not wear this scent. It's that good. And most importantly, nobody was thinking about cherry fragrances or even making a cherry scent until this one hit the scene years ago. So that's why I say this one is a modern classic. It is a trendsetter, and it deserves to be highlighted in the month of February. And we're gonna wear it again. And this again is Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. The dedicated review is already up on the channel. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. This next fragrance we're gonna talk about is the only one that is a new release, because if you notice a trend, like I told y'all, everything on here has been out for years, but this one came out 2024. This was a spring summer release, and I remember sitting with the perfumer in a training to learn about it. So super cool. This is from the house of Acro, you all, and this is Smile. We're gonna talk about Smile more. Oliver Crisp, yes, he's the person that makes this one. Acro is his line of fragrances. So for the gourmand girlies, you love Oliver Crisp because that's what he does. So this one right here, notes are super simple, but they're effective and they work for this month and they're speaking to me now. So we have notes of sage and bergamot, you all, and then we also have natural raspberry in the middle, and then in the base is musk. That's it. I love raspberry. This is a raspberry scent is what it is. It's a happy, bright, sparkling raspberry fragrance. This is a fun and happy take on a fruity scent, but this is a fruity scent to me that works in cooler weather, slightly warmer weather, depending on where you are. I like this because it's very easy to just get into strawberry and say cherry for this time of year. But say you still want to wear a more cold weather style of fruit that isn't those other two, go with raspberry. So for me, that's why I said, let's do Smile. Let's do Smile. I had a sample of Smile first and then a full size bottle happened because I enjoy a beautiful, happy raspberry scent. Kind of powdery, again, kind of happy. This one is an easy reach. This one I would classify as more of a daytime scent, but it still feels like romantic to me. It's like a fun, happy romantic, innocent romance to me in a bottle. So Acro Smile, we're gonna be wearing you in the month of February. And now we're gonna pivot from good girl to bad girl because this next one gives bad girl vibes. So again, it is the season of romance and date nights and late night date nights, keeping the party going. So we gotta have something that embodies that, and that is B9 for me. This right here is still giving me my floral fix, but it's also giving me my rich oud fix at the same time. So with B9, you are from bond number 9. This one is an oldie but goodie. People don't really talk about this one, but I'm gonna talk about it. This is a gardenia and oud scent is what it is. And we don't really see the combination every day. That's why it's unique to me. So citrus, saffron, gardenia in here, y'all. We also have jasmine, we have orchid in here, agar wood, oud, amber, sandalwood, y'all. Oak moss, musk, and vetiver. But for me, it is the gardenia I get saffron, and I get oud in this scent for sure. It's feminine, but also femme fatale at the same time. So that's why I say this is giving me more bad girl date night. Yeah, this is giving me all black. And I'm wearing dark lipstick. I'm not wearing pink, I'm wearing dark lipstick. I'm wearing a dark burgundy wearing this fragrance right here too. This was kind of edgy. I like it, but still feminine again because of the gardenia. So that's why I like it. If you've been looking for a oud scent, but you're like, I don't want it to be too woody, I still want some florals in it, B9 from bottom number 9. This one is excellent. Again, slept on, unsung hero. I cannot say that enough. Now this next fragrance literally was a part of my Valentine's Day situation last year. So of course I had to run it back for February this year. And this is Kilian's Rolling in Love. Truthfully, you could really put any Kilian fragrance on this list because Kilian is such a romantic fragrance house. It's just something about it. I don't know what it is, but they do that well. But Rolling in Love, I mean the name, it's just giving me what I need for this month. Main notes, y'all, we have our almond milk, iris, and musk in here. This is a beautiful, fresh and musky scent, but it's kind of creamy again because of that almond in here. Wow. This one is effective without being sweet or too floral. That's what I enjoy about this one. So an easy reach scent. Absolutely one of my favorites from the house of Kilian. I know it's talked about, hasn't been talked about as much as of late, but there's a reason why this one is still in rotation. Plus, I mean the bottle. It's a beautiful red and gold bottle. Romance in a bottle. But again, I put this in more of the fresh and floral situation and kind of musky too, but it's creamy. So that's why I say it's still giving me what I need for the cold weather, but it's also giving me that almost inching towards spring. Wonderful scent for this type of weather and this time of year in my opinion. So that's why I'm gonna rock out with Kilian's Rolling in Love. And this last one, I said, ooh, I haven't worn her in a minute, but I played in her the other day and I was like, oh yeah, she's still good. Plus I want to round out with something sweet. This one right here is from the house of Nishane, and this is Vain and Naive. This one right here, we haven't talked about it in a long time. This one had a run in the fragrance community. It's still that girl. I've done a full dedicated review on this one, so definitely check that out too. But this is so pretty. If you like plum, tune in, this is for you. We have main notes, y'all, bergamot and orange. Then in the heart notes, we have rose, we have jasmine, cedarwood, plum, and raspberry. Emphasis on the plum and the raspberry, by the way. Then in the base, we have sandalwood, amber, patchouli, benzoin, tonka, bean, and musk. Main notes, y'all, for me that I get, the plum is prominent, the raspberry is prominent, and then I get the sandalwood in it because it gives it this creamy situation. But this is sweet. This is sweet. This is a niche fragrance that is super feminine. And oh, by the way, if you know anything about Nishane, all of their fragrances go the distance and last because, yeah, this is an extrait de parfum. This right here is pretty. Again, I love a good sweet fruity note. It has non-traditional notes. Again, when we think of February, in my opinion, it's not a cherry fragrance. It's also not a strawberry fragrance. It's a plum and raspberry scent. So those are what I call cold weather fruits. So I'm getting my cold weather fix in this one while still smelling sweet and feminine. Plus, this is one I'm not gonna smell anywhere. It's just gonna stand out and be unique. And I love that factor about it too. Definitely check out the dedicated review on it already on the channel. But Vain and Naive, it's time to bring her back out. She's still good in 2025. So all right, everyone, that wraps up my February fragrance tray, or the fragrances I will be wearing this month, and I'm trying to reach for more because they are just sticking out to me the most out of my collection. So I'm excited for this month. I'm excited for the vibes of this month. Let me know what you think about the fragrances and everything I said, everything I discussed in this video. Let me know in the comments below. I will read them and respond when I can, as always. But until next time, I will catch you on the next video. Bye, y'all.